I am back. The computer died. Or, I don't even know what that was about. But hopefully y'all come back. Yes, hi Butterfly Kiss, I am. I just have to turn into tech support real quick. But I am. Hey Denise. I got you. Drop your question one more time for me. She said she doesn't want to. Leave her. Okay, thank you. You'll be after Denise. You're welcome, BG. What does Vincent's friends think of you and Samuel's connection? Because they stalking your social media. They need to fall back. They need to fall back. Stalking your why are they stalking your profiles and stuff? All up in your business. Okay, Jasmine. Yay. Okay. I just sent you a heart on Cashapp, so you need to come back. Okay. All right. So Denise, Jasmine, and then Butterfly Kiss. What does Vincent's friends think of Denise and Samuel's connection? I know I wasn't tripping. Nine of Wands. The Devil. The Three of Wands. I feel like they feel like you've moved on. You focus your attention somewhere else. That if Vincent is trying to come back or to have some sort of something with you, that's kind of far off in the distance. I feel like they see that you keeping your options open. I feel like they have this weird sense of like thinking that you and Vincent are like you can't have other options. Like you stuck with Vincent or something like that, or maybe they just obsessed with watching you explore options. He's left you no choice. Yeah, I feel like I feel like they have their eyes on you and Samuel's connections. Just like I think they just really want to see how this goes for you. I don't know. The Knight of Cups, you could be receiving a message or something. They could even be reporting back to Vincent, like, she's doing this or that. The game. Why you want my sister game for? She didn't even charge it. Here. In case. Okay, in case. Oh. Well, that explains it. You know, I feel like okay, well, Vincent's only trying to date people. Okay, I feel like his friends are watching your social media. I feel like I feel like they going back telling him what is going on. Hey, Diamond Girl, Denise, not Denise. Yeah, Jasmine, can you repeat your question, please? Butterfly Kiss, can you post your question too, please? No, I don't feel like there's no bad blood between you and his friends, but I feel like they're watching to see you kind of rebuild um from where you and Vincent kind of like ended, you know, like you're like moving on and stuff. You're working on you, you're doing your thing. I think there's a sense of toxicity because they're watching you and then they're going to tell Vincent what's going on. And now Vincent is trying to like get his one back up. I feel like that relationship or whoever he with, I don't feel like it's gonna work. I don't feel like it's gonna work out. That's the tower. Yeah. That's the tower. You gotta choose somebody who's actually like a man, actually a businessman, actually doing his thing. Um, actually, you know, onto his game, you know. So it is a session that they have to see, like, okay, let's see what happens with her and him. You know, I feel like you a step closer. Look at how far this King of Pentacles is away from that city or whatever, right? Like away from that town. Whereas this Emperor is actually sitting in the town. Like, you know, you Samuel's actually in the mix. Vincent is not. You know, so it is like a all eyes on a situation type of vibe because it's like how close y'all are, like how close you are to something new, like how maybe you got further with Sam than you've ever gotten with Vincent. Maybe you're closer with Sam than you ever were with Vincent. Like, so for them, they're just kind of being like toxic, just being like chatty patties and stuff. Exactly. And that's that emperor. He's that businessman. He's that, you know. So it's like, oh, like look at her, look at Denise dealing with Sam, rah, rah, like, yep. And it felt like it's over for that. Also, like because the devil and the tower card was here, it almost feels like these people are kind of like being chatty patties about you and Sam too. Like, oh, this is never gonna work out. Like they're being really negative about the connection. Like, oh, she thinks she gonna move on from you, Vince. Like, nah, like type vibes, you know? Okay. Yeah, I don't really like these friends too much. I ain't gonna lie. Because I don't like how their energy is regarding you and somebody new. Vincent is their friend. They need to go and watch Vincent a new person's page and do all of that. It's just gossipy. More than toxic, it's just gossipy. It's just like it's just yapping. It's just yapping. Oh. Oh well then they probably making fun of him. Ooh, Sam, you ain't shit. I mean, not Sam. Sorry, I love Sam. Ooh, Vincent, you ain't shit. Sam is the shit. Mm-hmm. She done found her Sam. Ah. And you stuck with those Shirley Sue with them church shoes. She all wear them church shoes every hangout session. And be them slippers she be wearing. I hate them damn slippers Shirley Sue be wearing. Not too much. Okay. For Jasmine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Wheel of Fortune. You're welcome, Denise. Oh, Jasmine. You got the Wheel of Fortune, so there's a very high probability that you and Nick will end up together. Um, with this Wheel of Fortune, you say you have a crush on him, and you want to see if he'll take action to make you his girlfriend. The first part out was the Wheel of Fortune, but let's get into it. The Star card. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. Like, come on. 10, 17, 10. I was thinking something like October 17th. Okay, let's see. Let's see about Nick the Taurus. You got the Chariot in reverse. Okay. Give me 1 second. The Wheel, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse. The Two of Wands. It feels like you would have to let Nick know where you're trying to go with this, because it feels like you may want to have a relationship, but he might not be like seeing it that way. You know, not in the sense that he doesn't see you that way, but he's just like, okay, you may be pouring into yourself. You may be self-love right now. You may be just centered on you and focused on you, and he may just see that he may think that you put him in the friend zone. So it may be a little bit more that you got to do to show him that he's not in the friend zone and that you are interested in him more than just a little bit, more than just going to the gym, more than just this or that, like that you're interested, you know? Because I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles. I got the Star right here. It's like you're working on yourself, you're growing, you're doing the things that you want to do. Is it a space for Nick to know that you are interested in romance and that you are interested in romance from him? You guys have those conversations. I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles here, I do feel like you have to literally like flag him down, like, hey, Nick, I like you. Because I don't think he sees it. Yeah, I don't think he sees it. Amira, thank you. I got you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He don't see, he thinks that you put him in the friend zone. So it's like, I think he likes you back, but I don't think he's going to express it or anything like that. He's not making it an option in reality for himself, because it's like, he don't know. He thinks he's in the friend zone. He don't know that you have plans for this. Right? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He just feels like you're focused on you, focused on yourself. You're not focused on love. I don't know if you maybe talked to him about some past experiences or a past experience that you had in love where you are like now focused on yourself. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. But I feel like if you made it clear to him that he wasn't in the friend zone, that you saw more from him, I do think, because there go the Ten of Cups. You got Ten of Pentacles right here and the Ten of Cups. It's like you making him aware would like really kind of bring him out of just thinking he's a friend, just a friend. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God. On Sunday, you tried to take action and show him you like him by asking him to the movies, but you went to the wrong movie theater and you had to get a refund. You were embarrassed because that was your attempt to show him and you failed. Oh, yeah. He thinks that due to you just kind of getting your life back together that you're not interested in a love, right? Because the King of Wands is in reverse. It's like you're getting back together. You're piecing it back together. Like, hmm the Hierophant is in reverse. That's not Taurus in reverse. Like he wouldn't mind dating you. He wouldn't mind having something special with you, but he doesn't know. And I also feel like he wants you to be more whole and have an understanding of everything going forward because it's a lot to lose your mom. It's a lot to lose anybody in your life, anybody special to you. You know, he wants you to have more of a focus on that. Like, I think he also feels like it could be a lot of pressure on you, you know, if things don't work out between the two of you. Not that it won't, but just in the case that it doesn't, you know. I feel like he wants to know that you've been healed and that you've healed and that you've grown from it and that you are in the right, I guess, mind frame or just have the open heart in the right way and it's not in the sense of trying to attach to somebody after losing your parent. Ten of Wands. Like that you've released it and that you're just ready to like move forward and that you're strong enough to handle a love relationship because relationships are not easy. They're not easy. So I think that's why you felt like you were just putting him in a friend zone and that you were not ready um, for anything serious and stuff like that. But I feel like once you let him know that you are open, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like now he knows that you're open to invest in somewhere that he can really be there for you and y'all can build up something else. Because you already got him like going with the places, right? Like you already invited him to the movies. You guys were gonna go. He went with you. You went to the wrong place. Okay, cool. Y'all go to the gym together. Like, yeah, y'all have that connection in order to be able to build from there. So it's just all about like building from where you are now and letting him know that he is an option for you. Because he literally sees you just focusing on yourself, focusing on your money, kind of recalibrating, kind of putting your life back together and stuff like that. I see the Fool card too. So you may just have to take that leap of faith and be like, hey, boo, I got it for you. He's like, you got what? I got that for you. And what is that? That is what I got. I'm ready to put it on the table. You told him no. You don't deserve to be the one to chase him, for sure. You don't. And he gotta do his 1-2 too. Like I need Nick to step it up and do his 1-2 too. Like he needs to put that attention back on you as well. Okay. I think that it will be kind of at first I feel like it'll be a lot for him to like kind of be like, oh shit, like dang, I didn't think it would kind of not put it would put him on a spot, but not like run him away. Hmm. Let me check the list. Let me see who's next. Hey, Leondra. Oh, butterfly. Butterfly kiss. 44. Mira, you will be after a butterfly kiss. You're welcome. Oh, Butterfly Kiss is asking how is the Leo currently feeling about her? She's an Aries. How is this Leo feeling about Butterfly Kiss currently? Thank you, Denise. I got you. All right. How is this Leo currently feeling about Butterfly? All right, let's see. I feel like this Leo is in the mindset that you just, I don't know if you got money, like money, like if you well off or something, but it's given like you well off. So it's like this Leo thinks now why would you be interested in them when you are well off? You have so much more to focus on. I don't know, Eight of Wands is in reverse. All of them is in reverse. Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like you just focused on yourself, focused on your money, like there's not much room to communicate because would you like are you interested to have a conversation like what is it with them like it's just a lot of confusion and a lot of stagnancy. They don't know whether or not you are open to having communication with them. It feels like if y'all have had an issue or run into some sort of issue that that they want to heal it, like they want to balance it out. Maybe that's what he's doing right now is trying to get his money up because you can see the Six of Pentacles holding their piggy bank, holding the money in their hand. So that's why I'm saying like you might be focused on your money, not really focused on this Leo. Maybe you work a lot, but they're just extremely indecisive on whether or not they want to like hit you up or if or if you find value in them and in the connection with them, or if you just want to release, detach, and move forward. The only card that's in the upright position is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, like Seven of Cups in reverse is having like too many options. Like you have all these options, so why would you want to focus on him? It's like they're doubting the connection that you may want. Like you may want it, but they don't know that. There's no communication, so you wouldn't know. And then the Eight of Wands is like, well, would you want to communicate either? And there's this indecision on whether or not they should hit you up or if y'all would ever talk again because of how he feels like you may be focused on your money. Highly attracted to you though. Highly attracted to you. But there could be a hint of jealousy there too. Because it's like you go for what you want. You headstrong. You go for what you want. You don't slow down for nobody. If it's something that you want, you will achieve it. That is Aries. Jealousy in the sense that you are focused on what you want. So if it's something, if you're not focused on them, they're like, It's like you're one step closer to where you want to be, where they are not focused on you at all. I mean, they're focused on you where they feel like you're not focused on them at all. So it's a jealousy in sense like whatever you are focused on, they're jealous of that. I want to clear up one of these reversals, Two of Swords. I'm telling you, I said, I want to clear up one of the reversals, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups. They want to have something with you, but it's just so indecisive because you're not focused on them or they don't feel like you're focused on them. So it's real hard for them to see like, okay, we can go somewhere like and we can be something and we can pick up from where we left off, but they don't think. So this Leo seems to be in his head a lot and need reassurance that you do actually want this connection. You know Leos need to be the center of attention. So when you ain't showing no attention, they get like jealous. And then for you, I feel like it's like, okay, well, if you're not coming towards me or showing me any type of interest, you're not communicating, then yeah, I'm not going to just sit here and be focused on you. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. I'm going to keep improving. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep going for what I want out of life other than you. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's a common thing between the two of you, not knowing that you both want this. Do you want this? I'm gonna clear up this. I want to clear up this Eight of Wands in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, he thinks that you just focused on yourself, or you just high and mighty and unreachable. Yeah, I don't know if it's a sense that you have status, you have money. Maybe you have money. Maybe your money's together. Maybe it's a sense of you being stable and him not being as stable as you are. So him kind of like doubting himself or doubting this connection, putting the damper on this connection. Because it's like you focused on you. He put his energy back and he's like, okay, cool. But it's a sense of like not being on your level. You don't feel like he on your level. Like it'd be real uncomfortable. and he needs to like get past that because it could be a good connection here. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups. Hey, MAANASI. But there's still a lot of doubt on his end. Like, he's not good enough, or he won't be able to afford you, or afford to take you out somewhere that you may want to go. It's like financial issues that seems to be the lack of, like, his confidence. You're welcome. Okay, Amira, me go back. Is it Wally? Is that his name? Does Wally currently consciously think about getting into a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with Amira? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Wally. Okay. Well, I'm probably doing that too. Let's see what Wally is consciously thinking about. The World card and the Hanged One. Okay. I feel like Wally sees that there's a potential of growth, like it can evolve. You guys can evolve, but I feel like Wally's taking his time and taking it really slow. Yeah, like he wants things to be balanced and equal. He wants things to be fair. He wants everybody to be on the same page. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, the Strength card. I feel like he has this very strong connection to you. Like he does have strong feelings for you. There are things that he wants to do, but I also feel like he wants to stand on that. Like he wants to be the one to progress the situation. If this boyfriend girlfriend relationship does happen, he wants to be the one to do it. Like he wants to be the one to act you out. He wants to be the one to see that, okay, there's potential, maximize the potential, and let's do it, you know? I do see that there can be a level up, but again, like he has to be the one in charge of it. He definitely wants to be the man, exactly. So that could be the stagnancy here. He does have feelings for you because right here with the Hanged One, you got the Queen of Cups. So I think he thinks a lot about how he feels about you. Yep. The Justice, the Eight of Wands. I feel like he's into like his intuition. Like he's using his intuition to guide him towards you, towards his connection, his intuition, how he feels. Like how he feels is what's leading him. It's just leading the charge. He's not going to make a rash decision because of how his emotions feel. He needs to know that this is the best feeling for him. This is the best action to take, you know? And so he needs to be balanced. He needs to have a clear mindset going forward. He doesn't want to be blocked off or just acting off of emotion. He wants to know. That's why he has to be the man of the situation. Let's see what the Seven of Cups is giving. Nine of Pentacles. Or maybe he feels like he got to be a little bit more stable financially. Or maybe he's coming out of being just super independent, living a very independent lifestyle to like really understanding what that means to be in a relationship and no longer being independent. You know, having that person that he can depend on as well. I feel like he wants somebody that is also stable. If he's stable, if he's independent, he wants his woman to have that sense of independence as well. that you're working on. You're focused on yourself. He doesn't want to take away from what you are building or growing for yourself. He wants you to be able to still focus on you, do the things that you need to do, but also still have that relationship. Not throw away your whole program for his. I'm sorry. I'm very distracted right now. Hold on. I know. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, Amira. But yeah, I'm back. What is the strength part? He doesn't want you to abandon what you are growing or building on your own just for this relationship. Yeah. His demand to be in charge of the whole thing comes from a past situation where he may have been heartbroken and felt like he had no control over the situation. So this relationship, he just wants to be strong. Maybe that was the issue in the past relationship for him, is that he had a relationship and she was like, "You're not strong enough. You're not this enough. You're not that enough." And now he's like, "Okay, well, now any relationship going forward, I'm gonna be this kind of way." Yep, King of Swords. He got to be that power. He's got to be that strength. He's got to know. It's like he has to be head over heart instead of in the situation into love. I feel like he's manifesting being able to be ready for you. I feel like he's manifesting you to be the one that he wants in this relationship. King of Cups. He wants to look. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the King of Cups. You got the the Justice, and you got the Eight of Wands. So he is more so moving into his emotional bag too. Head over heart. In between his head and between his heart is how he feels about you, manifesting you. That's why he's stagnated. Because he has to have that balance. Again, we have the Justice card, which is balance. He has to balance out his head and his heart. He's an Aquarius. Boom. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is falling in love. The only thing with that Page of Wands is that he has the desire, I feel like, but has to take the first steps. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, that's two wands. That's making plans. I feel like he wants to be sure, he wants to be certain that he's over any relationship or any past emotions that he didn't face before. I feel like he's facing them now so that he can be ready to have have this relationship with you. But he is in his own timing. If you are already someone who's working and building and growing or just working on something for yourself, he wants to be able to do that as well. So you inspire him, you give him like a spark of inspiration. He wants to lead, he wants you to follow, he wants you to trust him. I see honesty here, I see love here. He's going to be open, he's going to be brutally honest about how he feels. Honest, good guy. I like this person. It appears so. But on his own time. He doesn't want you to pick that. He doesn't, he wants to be able to decide for himself when he's ready for that relationship. When he's ready. Everything's in his time. Denise. What is Vincent's energy towards you and where you're at in life now? There it is. Look at this. There you are. What is Vincent's energy towards Denise and how or where she is in life? What is Vincent's energy towards Denise and where she's at in life right now? What is energy towards it? Queen of Cups. Completely shut him out of your life. He feels completely left out. Completely left out of your life. I feel like he still has feelings for you with the Queen of Cups here, but with the Hermit in reverse, there's absolutely, at least in his mind or in the direct reality, that will not happen. It will not be a thing. I think he thinks a lot about you. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Temperance. I don't know if there was some sort of disappointment that he expressed or something, but I think he hopes to be forgiven for it. If there was something that he's done, I feel like he's hoping that you just forgive him, you know? Um, they say time heals all, so I feel like in time he wants everything to be healed between the two of you, or that hopefully throughout this time that you were able to find healing. He sees that you are in your winning energy. He sees that you are being recognized on a level. You have success. Ten of Wands, that you worked for it, that you deserve everything that you're getting. Vincent isn't no hater. I'm not gonna lie. She's not giving me hater energy. Not giving me no bad vibes. You get into the money. Like you a boss. You bossed up. You leveled up. He is giving like he is giving like, well, if it wasn't for me, then she probably wouldn't have found that motivation to do this or do that to move on. You know, it's probably what he says out loud, but like ultimately, like he's like, you know what? He's happy for you. He wants you to have the best. He didn't think that there was anybody better for you. I feel like he didn't think that you would ever be able to walk away from him and like not like and put up a guard or put up a wall or block him out of your life. I feel like he never saw that coming. Yeah, never in a million years. I feel like he always thought he'd have you be attached to him in some sort of way. But you got the star card, you know, right here. So it's like you healing, you working on you, you're vibing, you arriving, you're focused on self, you're focused on what makes you happy. You're bringing those into your reality. You know, he's completely out of it. It's like maybe that's another thing that he has to. I think that he thinks about like, dang, her getting away from me actually elevated her. You know, you can't be mad at somebody like that. You can't be mad at somebody getting their life together. You can't be mad at somebody focused on healing, focused on themselves. He still has love for you. He has an attachment to you that I don't think you see, but you probably know. I mean, obviously his friends watching you reporting back is something interesting. I feel like he's just kind of waiting patiently, just seeing if you would ever have that opportunity again. In the back of his mind, I don't feel like he's rushing in here. You know, I feel like he thinks about rushing in here. I feel like he thinks about like, oh, I should just try to come in here and see if she would try. You know, how deep is her connection with this new person? Would I be able to manipulate it? Like, no, you won't. But it's just like thoughts. Like, I don't see him rushing in. I don't see him actively putting himself into a competitive state. What do they say? You can't compete where you don't compare. Like, he doesn't compare, so he can't compete. It's just more so him trying to disrupt what you have going and flowing like that way. And I feel like he's also trying to heal. You know, he's also trying not to be toxic and not trying to manipulate a situation because he don't even think he can get in contact with you anyway. Yep, yep. You got the Empress from the Queen of Cups to the Empress. I also feel like he misses how nurturing or how caring that you were for him, and it's not like you took that energy away and you focused it completely on yourself, and you're not open to having anything to do with him. This Six of Wands plus the 10 of Wands is 16 Wands. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 Wands. He's completely out. He's completely blocked off. It's funny too because I said 17 Wands and then you have the 17 with the star. So it's like you took responsibility for your own victories. Having to cut him out of your life, it actually was able for you to release the burden of whatever you were carrying with holding on to him. You know, that constant heartbreak. You were able to break free from that heartbreak and be able to let it go and let go of him, just his energy at that time with you. You know, you put a lot of time in, you were very patient, you tried, but you realize, hey, I'm letting it go. I'm letting you go, Sam. I mean, then I keep saying Sam. Letting you go, Vincent. I got Sam now, you know? You and Sam seem to have a more stable relationship that's in progress instead of whatever Vincent was on. Do you remember Twilight? This gives Vincent is Jacob. We're gonna say Jason. Vincent is Jacob. Sam is Edward. That's what it feels like. But he sees that you are completely not focused on him. And honestly, I still don't think that Vincent has it all the way figured out or all the way together. I feel like now he's actually got to watch you in a relationship with someone else, build a relationship with someone else, or just focus that energy that you used to give to him to someone else. And you just got to watch it. There's nothing that he can do about it either because he knows what he's done. I know he takes full responsibility for this as well. With the 10 of Wands here, he takes responsibility for this past heartbreak or the reason why it didn't work with the 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, he's not fucking healed. Like, you know, now he has to sit back and watch you get the world, get what you deserve. You get the happiness, you get the recognition, you get the victory, and he has to sit back and watch it. His friends irritate him too, like annoy him with the fact like, ooh, Vincent, you shit. He's still stagnated. He's still blinded. And until he faces that unique transformation that only he can put himself through, he'll continue to hit rock bottom. He'll continue to be stagnated. He'll continue to be blinded to what could be for him. He'll continue to hit these tower moments. The High Priestess. You see 2 and 2? You see how the difference between you and him being the 2 of Swords, you being the High Priestess? It's like his eyes are covered to something, whereas your eyes are closed in order to really feel. You know, he can't feel. He's distraught. He's got these crows cawing and everything. It's a calmness to how you operate. It's erotic, not erotic. Erotic is crazy. It could be that too. Shit, I don't know. But it's like it's erratic. It's a commotion. It's chaos for him, and him trying to figure something out where he can't focus enough in peace where you are at. You are, and he'll continue to be stuck in his karmic cycles because he has chosen to heal. He hasn't chosen to take the right steps. It's like if you broke and you desire all of these things, but you have no money. You know, how do you get money? What do? You go and get a job. Okay, so you go get this job, you get the money. Now you are able to warrant in things that you want. It's like he's broke and he knows what he needs, but he doesn't go and do what he needs to go do to get what he needs. death card. I see it. I see his transformation. I see that you're holding him accountable for the fact that he hasn't transformed. I just seen the Queen of Swords and the Death card. Like, oh, I seen the Death card, then the Queen of Swords. Turning your back on him was like you saying, like, you know what? I need to do what's best for me. You transformed out of that relationship with him by going cold. I got you. You turned your love. You turned your love off. You took that cup away from him. You got somebody new. You got somebody better. He didn't think. He didn't think that would happen. It's like he's shocked right now. I got you. Kenzie? My niece. My niece went to sleep. You transformed on him. He thought he ate by trying to win me back via your sister. He was trying to hold on to you via your sister. He thought he was doing his big one. He thought he would bother you enough for you to hit him up and be like, stop talking to my sister. Hell yeah. Yep. Fight for his life right now. It's always when you leave someone alone. Like, it's always the moment that you decide to cut somebody off, really slice and dice them up, leave them alone, cut them off. That's when they just come. Please, please. Like, no, please, please. Please, please, my motherfucking name. Don't be sorry, hell. Be careful. What has Samuel decided about Denise recently? What do you mean? That's an interesting way you formulated that question. Thank you, Unique. I got you. And this is two interesting cards. This is two interesting cards to do to that question. What has Samuel decided about Denise recently? Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Emperor. The Star card. The Devil card. The World card. He's decided to release his toxic, whoever is holding on to him. It feels like with this, I want to know here, and I want to know the Devil. Because it's like he's starting to focus on you in a sense of like elevation, right? Elevation is here with the Star and it's here with the World. Whereas he is rising and ascending in his life as he's working on himself, he has decided that like he only wants the best people around him on this journey. And I feel like he's decided that you're one of those people. He doesn't want to be left out. He doesn't want to leave you out. because this industry that he's in is very devilish and very toxic, and he doesn't want to. He wants to have the. He knows he has a good head on his shoulder enough to know that he needs the right people to keep him. You know, I think too, like there's a sense of elevation that Sam is experiencing right now, where he wants to be level headed and grounded, and he wants those people that keep him level headed and grounded around him, so that he doesn't lose himself. Yeah. Ace of Swords in reverse. He's really trying to have the most clarity about certain things because he doesn't want to lose sight of who he is. And, I feel like Sam's still going through this journey of figuring out who he is. It's this Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and what he wants. Making the right decisions, having the right people around him for him to make these right decisions. And it's not just business decisions, it's about who's there. He has to be very selective of who's around him right now, him being this public figure. What's this devil? The Ten of Cups. He's doing it for his wish fulfillment. And he doesn't want anything to taint his wish fulfillment. And his wish fulfillment is one day to be able to settle down, have a few kids, have a couple of kids, and still work on his craft, work on his music, have that ability to be who he is, but also still have the most important things in life. And I think he's deciding um about on who's there, Um they always say you can't take everybody, right? And he's just being very intuitive about who he's bringing, how he feels about these people, and he's being very strategic about that as well. Wanting to see and have the best people around him. Again, there's the High Priestess that's popping up for me, and there goes that Two of Cups. I feel like you made the cut for him. You bring some sort of balance and some peace and some justice. And there you go with the Ten of Pentacles. I just put it down in reverse, but it was upright. But yeah, that is like the best. This is the best spread right here. The High Priestess, the Two of Cups, the Justice, and the Ten of Pentacles. But Sam isn't perfect, and he feels very imperfect as well. And that's why he just doesn't want to make the wrong decisions. That's why he's trying to be as mindful as he can be, so that he doesn't make the wrong decisions, so that he doesn't do the wrong things and take the wrong actions and make the wrong steps. Like he wants to step in the right direction to have the best outcome. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, his intentions are definitely focused on having someone to build with, someone to combine with, someone to have this Ten of Cups with. And it's so funny because this Ten of Cups and this Two of Cups, it's like, look at his skin tone here and the skin tone there, and then her skin tone, and it's like that these are the same people, like that they have fermented this relationship combined, and then they had the longevity to see it through, that they made it to all the way to the 10 cups, right? To get to the 10 cups from the 2 cups, that there's 8 cups in between, so he's cutting out all of the people who he needs to walk away from, which is the devil, the toxic energy, the addictions, the obsessions, stuff like that. And I think as far as I think he does have an obsession with you. I think he does think about you a lot. Um, and I think he definitely not compares it, but kind of like combines you, his future, and then his success all in one. Yep. He's very self-aware. He's very self-aware, and that's really good. And he doesn't want to not have you in his life. I got you, Meek, whenever you're ready. Lovers. Denise, I gotta say something. I gotta say something. I don't want to not say this, but I also don't want to put any negative thoughts out there. But I just gotta keep it real because Sam is so self-aware and understands his imperfections and understands his current position in life. Don't be, don't think for 1 second that he won't make the decision to just not choose a relationship, not just with you, but just kind of like with anybody for a minute. If he keeps you in this state of yes, he's holding on, yes, he's here, yes, he's y'all have this relationship and things like that, I just feel like he wants to be really sure and really stable. And there are so many um life experiences that I feel like he still needs to experience as well in order to do that. So if he doesn't like choose to have a relationship, it's not because he doesn't feel love for you or anything like that. I just feel like he's in an impossible choice. Like it would be his back's against the wall. He's between a rock and a hard place, and he doesn't want to lose you. So he doesn't want to make the wrong decision and have a relationship with you and then hurt you. You know? Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're on the same page then. I just needed to say it. Okay, I just needed to say it. But I don't think he's at that point now. I think he's still just taking it all in, you know. Yeah, especially after his freaking karmic ex, and then also not wanting to harbor any traits of residual traits that's left over between him and his toxic ex. Because I feel like when you deal with someone toxic or you have these toxic cycles, like third party, because it's like not your toxic trait, it's theirs, it's their karmic like energy, right? I feel like it leaves a little bit onto you and then it leaves you with something. Even after you walked away, even after you turned them off, like you turned them out of your life, you ate a cups them, they're done, right? It's still these little traits that you have that's still left over from whatever they left you with. And it's time as time progresses, you'll start to recognize those things that you learned from those people and say, oh no, that's that person. And that's, I feel like, how these toxic and karmic exes come back because they leave that little energy and then it's like a, how would I explain this? Like think of like a supernatural movie, right? Where you'll be able to leave your handprint here, like I touch this thing right here, or I'll touch the lips of this son, and then oh, like Naruto, right? Where who is that can do that? The dad, Naruto's dad, he had like transformation Zushu or transform Zushu or something like that, where he can touch something and then you know zoot all the way to Canada, and then he can zoot back this way because he left his imprint. That's what it is, leaving that. And we're talking so much about Twilight imprint. I need to watch Twilight, but it's like you leave your imprint somewhere and then you're able to always come back, and that's what that karmic and toxic exes and past relationships is that you leave your imprint, they leave their imprint on you, and even though you feel like you cut them out, that imprint is always their way to come back to you. It's crazy. Hey D, hey Jay, welcome back. That's how I view it. Where you at, Unique? Yeah. And you know what? Like healing is a personal choice. It is. I'm not saying it's an easy one, but it is a personal one. It is something you decide to do. Like I'm deciding to heal from this person. This is my contribution to healing. This is what I'm going to do. Like these are the active steps. It's like eating healthy, right? Or going vegan or turning vegetarian. Like you are making that conscious effort to not eat meat or to not eat unhealthy. Like you're making that conscious decision of a whole lifestyle change. It is a whole entire lifestyle change when you are cutting people out of your life. Yep. What's going on in career for Unique for January 2025? Yep, you're right about that, Denise. You're 100% right. Okay, what's going on for career for Unique in January 2025? Ah, okay. I see. Okay. 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups immediately. And then the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is a vibe of you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like conflicting. Count the green, get in between. That's what it feels like. Yeah. Page of Cups though. So that's 8 cups right there. 10 of Wands. Work. Work. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom, which brings me to 9 cups. Oh, I'll take that one. The High Priestess. Well, I'll say this. Um, give yourself some time. Don't stress it now because it is something that you got 4 months, right? You got 4 months if it's 3 months if you're in the 4th month, right? You got 3 months between here and then. So I would say don't stress that now. And I think the less stress that you have now, the more peaceful thought that you have dwelling into it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's going to be hard. Wherever job you work, right? It's going to be very difficult to balance both school and work. And finding you something that can accommodate both. Um, I would see now, well, let me ask you, is there a way now that the job you have can accommodate your schedule where you are working either later or earlier or something like that? Because I feel you. They just conflict. I know. Ah, ah. Because it's like, what I'm saying is that you have to walk away from one of them because if not, then you'll be juggling way too much. Like, for instance, yeah, yeah. It would be a lot because it's like even if you were able to say like work remote, right? It's like you're working remote, but then you also still have schoolwork to do. So it's a lot to juggle. It's a lot of responsibility that's on you as you are moving forward. And you know, that's just the nature of the beast, right? I only said work remote because I see the lady with the laptop. So I'm just seeing that. anything that you're trying to do when you're trying to do school and work, it can get very hectic. Yeah, it can get really hectic. Let's see though. I don't know if you'll be finding you something on campus or something close to the campus where you can work. Because as I'm turning back my attention to this Ten of Wands, I see her working over here, and then there's like housing and buildings over here. So it could just be something you working closer to your campus or closer to school. Maybe working off campus, something to do with school. So it's kind of killing two birds with one stone. I got you, Jay. You can go ahead and post whenever you're ready. And you know what's crazy? Unique. I'm be honest, and I don't know what exactly you do or anything like that, and I'm not even fishing for it. But what I'm trying to say is that all the jobs that I've had with managers, they were able to. That first of all, manager position works a lot on computers, and the ability for them to work remote is not completely out of the window, right? Because most the majority of a manager's role is to work on their computer and always kind of be in constant communication like that. So I do feel like you'll be able to do that, but you will also still need to have time to come and check in on the ones that you are managing. You still have to have that ability to tend to the everyday task or whatever the case may be. Because if you were able to go remote and then still come in those 2 days, it's still like a full time thing, you know? But I don't know what it is that you do and how possible that would be to have your boss kind of I just see conflict right there. I just see conflict with it all. And it's not in a negative way. It's just that it's conflicting. But like I said, with the Ten of Wands, it could be somewhere that is you working somewhere close to your job. I mean, close to your school, um, or somewhere around that location. Yep, Ten of Wands. I mean, Ten of Wands here, Nine of Wands here with the Four of Cups, Justice. It does work out. Surprisingly, it does work out. Yeah, you do get the Justice. You got the Ace. I mean, the Page of Cups. So something does pop up, and it does become possible for you to balance it. Maybe working closer to campus is what's going to help you balance things out a lot more. Um, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it would be impossible for you to work remotely and then just go to school at the same time. Like, I don't see how that would work. The thing that I get, the conflict that I get most important is that it just doesn't work out for what someone else wants. It's not that it can't work out because I feel like you can make it work. I feel like it's just not preferred by the person who's granting you that access to be able to work remotely, you know? Star card. To be honest, this feels like you working close to school kind of get like it's like you work near school, you go to school, and then on your time off, you're able to disconnect from all of it and then get away from it to just have your time to yourself. That's what it feels like. The star card, the Queen of Cups. Because it's all possible. And I feel like once you get into that routine, you'll be able to balance everything out. You'll be able to see what you need to do and accomplish everything that you need to accomplish and still have time for yourself. And I feel like you cut a lot of time out of your days when you can work close somewhere, close by, and then still have like you're not rushing from one place to another. You know what I mean? But it is gonna be difficult to find the type of job close unless you get that type of job on campus. The chariot. Because it's just like, and then I don't know if the commute from the current job that you have now to your campus is far or close, or if there's traffic that comes into it where now you're starting to be either late to the job or late to, you know, work or school. The Nine of Cups. Because I felt like your boss was the one who was like, hey, the one really, really advocating for you to take the manager role. So it's like, okay, I'm willing to take the manager role, but that role has to kind of kick in now for the next three or so months. And the thing about it is, it's like not something that they want to offer you only for a few moments. And even if it is, then it's not necessarily a bad thing either, because it feels like you might get that 3 months of experience where you can put that on your resume, and the reason of leaving or the reason why you couldn't continue is because you went back to school. And that to me looks good on a resume, especially for something near the school or something with the school. It all works out at the end, which is why I'm not really too much like, I don't feel like you need to be stressed about it, because the justice is here, the star is here. So it's like whatever you do after this is going to be a better outcome for you. It's going to be a better option for you. The Two of Wands. For a bit longer. I would say Chanel probably like an hour or more. Yeah, I'm getting some sort of distance, and that you might need to find you something closer. King of Swords. But then again, it's like that King of Swords could be your boss at the job that helps you, and that's funny because the King of Swords is logical, right? And then this is given logistics. So I don't know. You may be able to find some sort of work in logistics on campus or near campus. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does feel like that. And it's so funny because I was thinking something around Aquarius or something like that. And now I see the money. And now I see the freaking Ace of Cups again. All right. How can we do this? You're going to have to make a decision on what you're going to sacrifice. It's either you're sacrificing the job you have now to make less money doing, you're either going to make less money working somewhere else, or you're going to be fighting to fit all the work that you need to do now or with the place that you are now, and juggling the school thing. Because let's say the boss does give you the option to do hybrid where you're remote and then you're in office on certain days, um, and stuff like that. You still have to do homework, you still have projects, you still have to study, you still have all of these things that you need to do. And I don't know how easily logistics come to you. Obviously, you're good at it because they're offering you a manager role. So, you know how some jobs, like people could finesse it, right? Where they make it work for them. My job is one of them jobs. It's not hard, and I can make it work for me, and and it's cool. It's comfortable. Um, certain people feel like when they go to work it's stressful and they're just locked in the whole time and they don't have no free time. Whereas some jobs are more lax and chill and there it's not so much of a demand to actually have to respond to certain things at this time or whatever. Ultimately with the Page of Pentacles, it feels like you do take a pay cut for school. Look at her. Look at the look at the city, look at the pinnacle, look at the backpack. It's like, nope, I feel more invested in the fact that yes, I may have to take a pay cut to do that. Now, my advice with that would just to be for the next few months, do everything that you can. Like try not to miss a day, try to get your money up so that it's not so much of a difference, that you actually have, and I'm not saying that you don't have a savings now, but that you have a savings that whatever whatever job you have and whatever you're lacking, you still can make up for with what you saved up. Hmm. And it's a school where it's like not like a not like a typical college where you would have certain classes, certain places. It's stable. But that's another reason why. So after unique, it would be just. Then after just, it would be you Chanel. Let's see. Will your job allow you to do a hybrid schedule? I know. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta have to hustle like hella hard. Not even hella hard, but like pick up the like I'm talking about not miss a day. I'm talking about the hustle now for the future is that part right there. Six of Wands. Okay. You may be able to do the hybrid thing. Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups. Yep. Yep. And I see the King of Pentacles. And it's like, damn, it might be like they can't replace you or whoever who they. It's like they can't. They would. Yeah, I feel like it's a positive thing. All of these cards are yes. You would just have to talk to them. You would just have to make the arrangements that you need to make. Because I feel like it's worth it to them to try to make it work with you than to try to find someone to replace you. Because them replacing you will be very difficult, if at all possible. It will be very difficult. So I would just kind of talk to them and try to figure that out with them. You work from 7 to 4, but your schedule with school is 8 to 1. If you can, you said the part time would be 2 days a week. Would it work for you to go in after school? After you get out of school at 1, if you can go to work and do, complete those last 3 hours. I don't know. I figure that they could make that shit work. That's what I'm saying. Like they would rather take the risk to try to make it work with you than try to find a replacement. Because the replacement wouldn't. It just wouldn't. It would be more frustrating for them to have to train somebody for your position in order to like, yeah, to replace you would be harder. I think they would just try to make it work with you. And that's so crazy. Because then again, I'll keep seeing the city over here and then the home and then I keep just it's like a distance thing. And then it's like it just works out that you're close to both or it all works out at the end. So just have that conversation It's the business relationship that you have, that you're an actual good employee, like you're good at your job and you're worthy and you're accountable and you're reliable. It's just like it works. Yeah, you might want to talk to them. I'm sorry, but it does feel like it works out at the end. It's just that you would have to pretty much show and prove. And then it's like once you start school, that would be the challenge of like, okay, now you doing it. So it's like, okay, cool. How could this actually work or something like that? And as long as it's not something where people like at the same level of as you are trying to get the same perks as you know, because then that could be really annoying. Yep, I knew it was a distance. I knew it was a distance from your job to your school. I knew that was a thing. Damn, that's crazy. Exactly. So I need to look up like the logistics, because like I think you will be able to go remote and do that. Or just probably, I don't know, your structure would change. Like, and I say that I meant like um, you will more so be looking over things and making sure everything is correct at the end of the day. But I don't know. Talk to your boss, because it does feel like there is success within this until you actually can't do it. You're welcome. Okay, it was my girl Jessica. Yeah. But then it's like once it's impossible for you, yes, you take a pay cut, but you still do have success with being able to work and go to school. Just medical profession, like the medical profession is just so much more like stable, you know? So it's like you have to do that, you know? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You got this. It'll work out. Everything always works out. I promise you it does. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it surprisingly does work out. You got my prayers, girl. Fingers crossed. What's else? Why was I was why was I gonna say what's L's next crazy ass actions? But that's not what I wanted to say. Okay. What is L's next action towards Jessica? Let's see. Oh my god. So what's his next action? Is he be acting crazy? He be acting crazy. Damn. The justice is in reverse. The hermit is in reverse. What the heck does this all mean? The death card is in reverse, but the eight of wands is upright. And so is the Ace of Swords. Elle is having a very hard time moving forward in life. I would say from you, but I would just feel like in life. I'm seeing the Hierophant is upright too. Like you are transforming. You are transforming. You are living the life that you want to live. You are doing what you need to do. You are focused on the future. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on what's important. Your family, your son, you're doing what you need to do. And it's like instead of L matching you, it's like he's competing with you, but he can't compete with you because he's not getting the opportunities you're getting. And it's like he needs to let that go. He needs to figure out his emotions and deal with that. He needs to deal with his emotions. He tripping. And these are all major arcanas, and they are all in reverse. I don't know if you just look different, like change your hair, change the color of your hair, or something like that. He's just like, it's just a glow up. Like you're glowing up, you're doing better, looking better. You're not focused on him. The Hermit is in reverse, which is like too much focus on oneself. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like things are balancing out. He's still all over the place. It's like y'all have become polar opposites. So now it's this obsession that he got over you, where he got to see what you're doing your every move. Knight of Swords. Yeah, your every move. This man rushing to this damn motorcycle to hurry up and try to see what's up. He's become your polar opposite. Ten of Cups, because you're getting your wish fulfillment. And I don't know if he is, because you got the Four of Cups. You got the Ten of Cups, you got the Four of Cups, you got the Seven of Swords. It's like, what? They'll need to get his life together. Yeah. The Justice card, the Seven of Cups. He's lacking balance. And genuinely confused. The Lovers is in reverse. I'm telling you, you focused on you. Like you are focused on self-love. You said see it. Okay. He can see it. Where at first there was probably the lingering of some past emotions and maybe him not thinking that you will move on or move forward or be able to do something without him. You're doing it. You're showing up. You're proving it that you can do it without him. It's not a problem for you. King of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on with this damn deck? But then the Nine of Cups is in upright position. So I'm just like, what? This is crazy. I get no actions, action. What do you want? You asking him, I see you asking him, what does he want? And then he just doesn't have an answer. He doesn't know what he wants. Yeah. So lack of investment, Five of Pentacles. He doesn't want to be left out. Action. Let me turn this around so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay? Because this is insane. You got the Justice in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Death card in reverse. He's not taking no actions to move forward. He's not taking no action to progress. He's holding on to the past. He's not elevated. He's still in this energy where he needs to figure out what he wants to do, right? He needs to come into balance with something, obviously, right? Because Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then he's just like making irrational freaking motions. He comes rushing in. And you accept it. Like, okay, what is it that you want? Justice card is in reverse. You need to come into balance with something. So he's trying to figure out what is it that he wants. Then you ask him, what is it that you want? Why are you here? And he's like, oh, well, you focus too much on you. And what about this? And what about that? It's like he's making problems of nothing. He's making things that are not problems. He's making it a problem just because he wants to hold on to you. You've taken your power away from him, or you've disconnected from him in a certain way, and he does not like that. He doesn't like that. There's no investment here for you in him. You got the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's somebody who's very stubborn. It's somebody who's King of Pentacles in reverse. Is cut to the chase. Somebody who's broke. I mean, I don't know how else to say. Okay, and then the Seven of Pentacles does not help this King of Pentacles in reverse because you have nothing and there is no investment. It's like he almost doesn't want you to be this locked in with where you're going. Like he doesn't want you to be this new energy that you are in. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want that for you. The only actions that I'm getting is the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. We gonna stay right here. What is his next actions? What is his next actions? It's like you're moving so fast. Like you're moving so fast and he's still trying to play catch up or something. Like he's trying to catch up. Ten of Wands. I'm telling you, you're moving so fast. Like things for you are just picking up and they're just moving so fast for you. That is like, okay, imagine that you board in the train. You get on the train and that train is going 100 miles per hour. He's still trying to run to get his motorcycle, which is also going to move really quick, but it's not going to move as fast as that train. I don't think he's going to be able to catch this damn train on this motorcycle, especially because you still got to run to get to the damn motorcycle. You already on the train. Then he get discouraged and then it just slows up and he knows that he still got to move forward, but it's too much. Like it's just too much to burden. I don't know if you see this connection with L as a burden, so you just decided to be like, you know what, I'm not going to let you, or maybe if he was holding you back or you felt held back, you just decided you won't be held back. You just started to move fast. You probably put him up on notice and everything. Nah, I'm not going to let you hold me back. You turned away from him. You turned your back on him. You walked away from him. You turned something off. You stopped giving attention to him. Stop giving him attention, and that hurt him. He's hurt about it. So now he's trying to hold on and try to be a part of whatever you got going. It's almost in the sense of trying to distract you from moving forward. Like, okay, she's on this train, but if I distract her and she's not, like, you driving the train too. Let's not get it twisted. You're the force behind the reason why this train is going. So it's like he feels like if he could try to stop you or distract you with something or cause some drama within whatever y'all got going on, it'll crash the train to slow you up. Again, back to holding you back. No. He's trying to stop you. He's trying to hold you up. He's trying to keep you from going so fast because it's hurting him that it's not him. Just sense jealousy a little bit, but it's not coming off as jealousy. It's coming off as pain. It's coming off as hurt. It's coming off as like regret. It's coming off of him like he needs to figure out his shit. He needs to get his shit together. I'm telling you, you went cold on him. Where the attention is on you. You're doing big things. You're doing big moves. The attention's not on him no more. The attention's on you. The sun. I'm not saying you a Leo, but I'm saying the sun. Jessica, you got the sun in your name, and the sun pops up in your energy. Yeah. I don't know if he want to have something to do. I don't know if it's like you're becoming successful and he wants to have something to do with the success. So he's trying to like stop you, slow you down so that it could be him to help you do this or do that. But he's definitely trying to slow you down, hold you back. He's being a burden. He wants to burden you with his own bullshit, trying to load you up to make your journey tougher. Yep. But you're strange. You're strong. There's nothing he can throw at you that you can't handle. You just like that. You're just meant. Look, you got a lot of fire or something. You very feisty or something. Like you just are you like his fire or you just becoming so much more attractive and it's just like I can't let you leave me. Like you are around these people, you're around models and stuff. Like hell no, I can't let you leave me alone. Like you still gonna have to deal with me somehow, some way. Like, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, this is a lie. You're not focused on the relationship with him anymore and he feels left out and you don't like it. He's trying to burden you, but like I said, anything that he's trying to burden you with, you're strong enough to handle. This Ten of Wands is someone who carries a lot, right? And yes, she got a little bull or whatever, little ox or whatever. She got her pillows and her suitcase and her fishing rod. I don't know what the hell that is. She got her stick or whatever. And it's like he's trying to load you up, load stuff onto you, pile stuff onto you. But look, the strength is here. And you're able to carry it. It's not nothing that he's not gonna be added anything to your plate that you can't handle. And you handle it with grace. Very cutesy, very demure. How you show up to the job, how you show up to the interview is how you show up to the job, baby. He can't stop you. Oh my gosh. So that's why he can't stop you, so he's trying to track where you going so he can know where you at, so he can pop up when you know what I mean? He crazy. Because L was given very disconnected at one point where he just wanted his own life. Now, you said, okay, cool. You started to have your own life. Now, when the moment you start having your own life, here he's like, nope, can't have your own life. You got to have something to do with me. Yeah, he's heartbroken right now. You are so welcome. Chanel. I want to do this. I ain't pick these cards up. I like these cards because they're more soft. Like they're softer. I think that's what they're made out of. These cards are like thick. They got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of, you know. But these cards are more soft. It's not the same. He weird, bro. Oh man, he probably is weird. He is giving mad weird energy right now. Stalking you is crazy. Stalking you is insane. You was just telling me you walked in the show. Baby boy was at the show eating snacks, eating snacks in the back, living his best life, snacking it up. Okay, mommy, go do your thing. Walk. I'll be back. I'll be back here eating snacks. Like your son taken care of. Son on set. It was never necessary. It would have been good to have that support, but necessary? No, baby. L starting to see he's not a bare necessity. Definitely not a bare necessity around here. So sorry. Hey, Infinity. Thank you. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean a bare necessity. Hi. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Infinity, no worries. I'll get to you in just a second. Let me see if Chanel will pop back around. Let me actually scroll up to see if Chanel dropped her question. I think she gonna spin the block. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, you might be getting a message from Elle. Let's see. Somebody manifesting somebody. I'm seeing the what am I seeing? The magician. Another ancient recipe. You taking a nap? You waking up? Guess not. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with Infinity and Elle. All right. What's going on with Infinity and Elle? Okay. Okay. So here's something to just throw out there. Okay. The Four Cups in reverse, the Death card in reverse. Both of them have something to do with a little liquor, but they both in reverse. Um, Four Cups is somebody has to deal with something emotionally that they actually have to address whatever this emotional baggage that they have. Because someone's holding on to something emotionally that they have not dealt with this death card in reverse. It's like refusal to move forward, refusal to have this transformation, refusal to have this change. I'm telling you, Five of Cups in reverse is the need to let something go, right? Five upright, Five of Cups upright is holding on to something. That Five of Cups in reverse is letting it go. Because someone's extremely dissatisfied. I'm gonna try to do the readings like this. Hey Ellie. Let's see. What's going on between Infinity and L? There's a need to let something go. 3 of Cups in reverse. There's a disconnection somewhere because of this. The disconnection. I'm not saying that you and L are disconnected. I'm just saying that the relationship won't be able to progress in a positive way as long as they're holding on to something that they should have been let go of. Thank you, Ellie. I got you. Yep, because the 10 of Cups is in reverse too. Let's see if we scoot you, scoot you, scoot you, scoochy, scoochy, scooch, boom. That could just be like individually, right? That could be somebody alone there. Because I'm getting the 9 of Wands upright. Almost the whole first row is coming up in reverse, but then we got the 9 of Swords. So it's like something someone individually needs to work on. I don't know if this is you, I don't know if this is L, but there is some past emotions that need to be dealt with. And it doesn't even mean to be in a love relationship. It could just be someone's idea of a relationship in general, someone needing to come into like come back, right? Like somebody needing to find the value of an Ace of Cups and understanding what that is. It could be somebody needs to give up drinking. I'll put it away for a minute because this is mostly cups. And I don't know if there's a water sign here because this is all cups. Scorpio, big time with the death card in reverse, but every other cup. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is this coming out? You got the 9 of Pentacles. He's a Scorpio moon. You got the, see, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. You got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which is meaning to me like financial stability, like building from the ground up. Somebody needs to get up from the ground, get this off the ground. In order for this to get off the ground, they have to release something. They have to stop putting such a damper on the connection. They have to communicate. Someone's not communicating because it is about cups, and cups does communication to me. So there needs to be some sort of communication. I get, look, the Page of Cups. I've seen that earlier. There needs to be more communication. The 5 of Swords in reverse is giving getting along, right? Where the 5 of Swords upright would be a conflict, a problem, fighting, whatever. Like the 5 of Swords in reverse means everyone's starting to get along. So it's like, okay, building from the ground up, dealing with those emotions, understanding where you're going wrong or where you're holding on to things that you need to let go. You start to understand how valuable it is to get along, to communicate and communicate effectively. There's someone holding on to something and is burdened heavily by what they're holding on to. This doesn't have to mean you. And Scorpio moon dealing with his emotions. And this means that he's very secretive about his emotions. 1, because he's Scorpio. And then 2 is that he feels things very deeply, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, which puts a damper on any relationship that he tries to build. Now, the thing about this is that I got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse over here, which is focusing on the money and building the ground up. And then the 3 of Pentacles, which means, again, that it puts a damper on the relationship there. Something emotionally that he needs to deal with before he can really be able to open his heart to a connection with you. I'm so sorry, Infinity. I didn't want this to be this way. It's upright. That's what I'm saying. It's like once he comes into grips with life is more than just making money and just building up a lifestyle. That it is about love. Love is necessary. You know, having love in your life is necessary. Having love in your life is special. It does mean something. It does have value. It does have meaning. Maybe that's what he's going through now. It's just kind of understanding like, okay, there's more to life than just making money. I need to be balanced. I need to go ahead and deal with the emotional stuff that I haven't dealt with, that I've only suppressed and used as motivation to make money. Okay. You got the Knight of Cups here. That was upright. The Knight of Cups here, upright. The Page of Cups here, upright. I'm telling you, they want to. It feels like they're going through a space where they're dealing with emotions now, where things are starting to come into balance. I don't know if you think about uh emotions in a deep level. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You got Ace of Pentacles here with the Page of Cups in reverse. I mean, with the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups in reverse. That brings me back to the Four of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse plus this Ace of Pentacles is not Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This need for him to work on himself and not avoid this any longer. Because the more that he avoids it and stop and not paying attention to himself and not loving himself or something like that, maybe it's that. Maybe it's a need to establish love within oneself before you can have a relationship with someone else. And having this mental stagnation and to be like, I'm not good enough. Exactly. Look at that. Needing to release. The need to release. The Two of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Needing to self-love. If this person hasn't contacted you in a minute, or is slow to communicate, or hasn't communicated anything, um the Magician, if this person hasn't communicated to you something in a heartfelt way, it is because they're still dealing with their emotions. If this person drinks a lot or even does drugs, I feel like they needing to understand that they stop self-medicating. Maybe it's not even a sense of drugs, right? But some sort of form of self-medication that they're doing to just cope. And they actually have to stop coping with it and deal with it head on in order for them to really value the relationship with you and family. And it's not nothing necessarily bad because you can still be connected and have that connection with people. It's just that I haven't heard from him because that's where he is at. That's what he's doing. Eight of Swords and the Judgment card. Now, I don't want to say this person is in jail or locked up. I don't want to say that. But that's literally what it's given. The Eight of Swords is someone who is stagnant in a stuck position. In the Judgment card, you see the mugshot. But they are stuck mentally somewhere needing to make that decision on what they're going to do. They are facing an impossible choice right now and a possible decision for them to actually elevate and actually come out of this. He's dealing with something. I don't know if you've seen him watching social media or you've seen him post on social media or haven't seen him post on social media or if he's watching yours or something. You may even receive a phone call or some sort of message from this person soon. But they definitely have some emotional trauma that they have to deal with. No, he's not in a good place. The crazy part about the the beginning of this all is that if it was going good, right? Like if it was going well before, it still has the potential to turn itself around. It still has the potential to turn itself around. But he has to be able to deal with himself emotionally. I feel like you will hear from him. You have the Page of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, and then you had what else did you have? It's another communication card that I saw. The Page of the Knight is definitely communication. The Page is the idea of communicating, and the Knight is the action to actually do it. And I saw the Page of Wands, which is a phone call. You may hear from this person via text or phone call. And if not anything, then it's some sort of social media, like you'll see them active on social media, or they'll message you via social media. And I think they contemplate in doing that. But I don't think it'll be anything that they're saying like that explains to you this connection. I think it's just more so of reaching out, keeping in touch. Is Chanel here? Is Ellie here? He doesn't necessarily have to be in jail. He can just be in like this self-victimization mental prison where he just is alone, like in needing to be alone too. Okay, Ellie. Infinity, what I get right now is that he has to deal with himself emotionally in a real way. I can't determine that it will turn into anything if there's still these emotions or anything that he's holding on to that he can't get over emotionally, right? Like if he experienced abandonment as a child with his mom, let's just say, I'm not saying that that's his story, but I'm saying like let's just say that that's what it was, and he then grows up and he meets this nice lady like you, and then you're here and you're just trying to love this man and you're just trying to have something real with him, and he has not dealt with coming to grips in terms with abandonment. It feels like he just suppressed it instead of actually understanding it, that was a moment in his life with someone who was not ready or prepared to be there for him that way, and now he runs away. Now he, you know what I mean? There's something emotionally, because the whole first row was just cups in reverse. And that 5 of cups in reverse is needing to let go. It's not even that he's dwelling on something. It's understanding that, okay, you dealt with it. Now you can let it go. And that 4 of cups in reverse is that he has to actually deal with it. So it's something that he has not dealt with emotionally that prevents the connection from progressing. And then he pulls away. In the sense now he becomes his biggest fear. So if his biggest fear is abandonment, he becomes abandonment. And now he goes away. And now we looking for him like, hey, where you at, L? And he's like, I can't. So before it could turn into anything, he has to do the work on himself. He has to self-love. He has to prove to himself that he's worthy of a connection, because you maybe came into his life. He probably instantly had these feelings for you that he could not explain. And now it made him run away because he thought maybe you would run away, you would abandon him, you would let him go, you know? What's an update for Ellie and the energy surrounding her relationship with L, an Aquarius? That's 3 L's in a row. It was L with J, it was L with infinity, and it's L with Ellie. That's crazy. What's the energy update surrounding Ellie's relationship with L and Aquarius? Energy update. Are y'all in an argument? Five of Wands, Towers, Lovers. Okay, good. 10 of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands, Tower, Lovers. 10 of Wands. I feel like you guys are progressing well despite. Hey, Ricky. I feel like you guys are progressing well. I feel like in the midst of it is the lovers, okay? I feel like in the relationship, you guys are moving forward. Did you meet his family yet? How did it go? You're no longer in a space of having to deal with any conflicting energy. I want you to know that L completely intends to. Okay, Chanel, you're after Ellie, actually. Like you are out of you, Ellie. And maybe this is L2. I'm just not sure his history, but you're no longer in the conflicting energy. You guys are moving in a positive direction where there is a tower where everything maybe came collapsing before. There is actually love here on the table with the King of Cups. His emotions are yours. Okay. His cup of love is yours. That cup is yours. When dealing with the lovers, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Five of Swords. He's on top of things. He's on top of it. Okay? He's not going to put you in any conflicting energy or any conflicting, confusing energy yet. Not yet. I just read what you said, so it made me say that. You got the Ten of Wands, you got the Judgment, and now you got the Strength and the Two of Wands. You guys are gonna be okay. There's no need to question or wonder about this person. Because there is love there. Conflict. Like he said he's in a the Five of Swords and the Lovers. It's like he needs to be on top of things around here. It's like he's got it covered. Like I feel like you've opened up his heart towards you, and he's like very boastful and braggadocious relationship. That's why I think when meeting his family, it was just more so like a really big step that he was just really happy to take. The Ten of Wands and the Judgment, there is going to be a time where y'all come to a rough patch, right? Which is with any relationship. But I do feel like if you guys are on the same page all the way up until that point, it's not gonna be anything that you have to worry about. Like there's no disconnection in the relationship, right? There's actual work that's going to be required at some point. I could be in the honeymoon phase right now. Everything is so cutesy, right? And I love that. But like, there's a real Taka, thank you. There's a real bond here. And the reason why I said that is because the strength card is here. And the two of wands is right up under that. That going forward, there is going to be like maybe disconnections where you guys are not always seeing eye to eye. It's going to be distance or whatever. But it's still going to still feel like this this King of Cups is always going to want to have that relationship with you, right? Ace of Cups, right? It's a blessing. You know, you guys do have long term right here, right? And look, right under that, Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Like you guys are going to go the distance. You guys are going to go the distance. Three of Swords. Because I feel like somebody understands. Look, because I feel like somebody understands what it's like to go through this heartbreak and they wouldn't want to be the one to inflict it. I think y'all both are like kind of sleeping with one eye open when it comes to the heartbreak, you know? But it's like you can put, yeah, you can put that away. Like you guys can dissipate the idea of this heartbreak happening. It's like you've already been through something. So it's like I both have the understanding of what an actual relationship is. And y'all both will have to do the work to like hold on to it. You guys have a really strong connection. You don't have to worry about moving too fast with this person or anything like that. You're right on pace. You're right on pace. The Lovers. I was thinking like, is Ellie in good hands with Elle, the Aquarius, and the Lovers came out. Yes, you're in good hands. I'm good. I just needed that. Look, bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Okay, I just needed that. Look, Page of Cups. Yes, Emperor business. Okay, yes. Okay, great. All right, I just needed it. Yeah. I don't play when I see that Three of Swords. I'm like, because I always thought like Three of Swords doesn't necessarily always mean heartbreak or third party. It's swords, it's thoughts. It's, you know, so it's like the thought of it that always being in the back of your mind, you know. All right, Chanel, go ahead. You're welcome. Yeah, I just needed to make sure, girl, because I'm like, But yeah. You want to know what you should do about your mom's mental situation? What should Chanel do about her mom's mental situation? Three of Cups in reverse. Why is these cards in reverse? I never have reversals. Three of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Cups is upright. Three of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Sometimes there's nothing that you can do about someone else's situations, right? Especially those ones where it kind of puts a damper on you and her relationship. The Three of Cups in reverse screams disharmony in connections. Um, I always personally review the Three of Cups as my family, right? Like my mom, my sister. So to see that was like, wow, it gave me chills a little bit. And especially to see it in reverse. You may feel like a disconnection. You may feel like there's no helping it, right? You can feel like, okay, there's no future here. I can't, right? I'm not equipped to deal with this, or I shouldn't have to deal with it. I'm looking at a rainbow on the wall right now. And you might feel like really disconnected from it, and it's not your fault. Let's just say that. But the Three of Cups in reverse to me always can come back, right? And there's just maybe time, and maybe, and I see maybe time because I see that Three of Wands is here, and the Three of Wands is like it's time, right? Over a course of time, and what else is out there, and what's to become, and maybe you are in a space where you don't see an outcome, where you don't see it getting any better. But the Two of Cups is here, so I do feel like with time there will be um an opportunity for you guys to still hold strong. I think also not giving up on your mom, and kind of understanding like it's you as her daughter to, I think maybe, I don't know if this is a, I don't know if this is a actual like mental, or she just, you just think she crazy, right? Or she's actually mental like diagnosed, right? But whatever the case may be, it's more so like if this is an actual diagnosis that she's dealing with in her life, I think it's for you just to do the research that you could do, um, in order to see where you can fit where all of this is, you know. Um, but most times, in any case, all she does need is that support, and to not feel like she's being left out or being abandoned in that moment. She's bipolar, yeah. So it's the sense of like not letting her feel alone, and not like, and kind of understanding where she's coming from and giving her that reassurance. I feel like her illness is what puts a damper on y'all connection, but it's also something that you have to understand that that's not her, right? Like understanding the bipolar is not your mom. And your mom has to understand that bipolar is not her. It's just something she lives with. And I think that with time and with understanding and with the desire to actually have the connection, you guys will be okay. Because, like I said, yes, you have the disconnection. Yes, you may not feel like there's a way out or a future in it, but you do have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups will be the only one here that's in reverse. So it screams to me that keep that connection with her. Let her know that she is loved despite whatever is going on, and that you're also not taking it personal, knowing that this is what she's dealing with. You know, she got though. She gotta get her on track. There's medications and professional help that she can seek out in order for her to be able to live with it, and live with it in a positive light, on a high note, than live with it in a way that she's just complacent with this is her situation and she's stuck. I feel like let her know and have her, and make sure that she's like staying, needs to stay on track with. I don't have too much experience personally with it, but I know like there's research that you can do and help that she can seek out to get, you know. She don't want their help. She takes stuff. Because when she, you know, the thing about that, some people who like you said one negative and then one positive, right? She don't want the help, but then she takes the meds. She does want the help. I think she just has a lot of pride. Because again, that's still your mom, right? Like the traits of your mom and who she is and everything like that. How she is herself versus the illness, right? And it's like the illness, she takes medication for the illness because I feel like she's also scared. And she also may not have a full understanding, a full broad scope of what bipolarism is and how she deals with it. She just knows how she feels. The helping is in a sense of being vulnerable enough to break down, like, oh, this is what I need, and then having that outreach. It's that pride. It's that pride. But and that's what I think it is too. Like the pride is what's dismantling the relationship. And sometimes you have to understand too, like you have to take your time for you to disconnect and understand what Chanel feels about this and what Chanel feels about that connection. Was it worth it to Chanel? Is it worth it to Chanel to be there and be that support system, or is it worth it to Chanel to say, hey, you know what, deal with it however you want to. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna be the best I could be. It is a lot. It really is a lot. It's a lot on you. It's a lot on her. It's a lot for everybody. Hey, Jasmine, I got you. But don't, I would say, I would say don't assume, right? But I will also say, like, yeah, don't assume that you know what she's going through, because it's hard for anybody. But she does need that support for sure. She definitely needs that support. She definitely needs that reassurance to be like, Mom, it's okay. What's your second question? And I'm sorry to hear about that. Is there anyone in Chanel's energy worth giving a try? I know Chanel too. And at the same time that she needs support, you need support too. Period. It's an equal give and take, it's an equal street. So I feel you on that. You need that support, you need that backup, you need that reassurance that you're good. And it sucks because it's your mom. And that's, the person, at least for me, that always gives me reassurance. Sometimes I get discouraged by a look on my mama's face. She didn't say nothing, but it was the way she was looking. It's just, it's like, but I feel you. I know. I know. Is there anyone in Chanel's energy worth giving a try? Page of Wands. You got a fire sign in your energy? That's more specifically a young fire sign in your energy? I swear to, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. You got either a young fire sign or a young water sign or a young fire sign that took you by surprise. You got the star card here and you got the king of wands. If you haven't met this young fire sign, yeah, this person may be young, but they ready. This person may be young, but they know what the deal is. Okay. And even if they make it, somebody may get comfortable. Somebody might be, I don't know. Fire sign could be, what is it, fire sign? Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Um, I'm talking about somebody who could have been immature in the past, but with the star card there, they're definitely grown up. This could be somebody you knew when you were younger. He was young, you were young, something to that effect. Maybe y'all started talking when y'all were young, or met when y'all were younger. Somebody that you probably didn't even think about no more, or something like that. I'm not sure. You saying somebody in your energy now. I feel like this is somebody who has experience growth. They worked on themselves, excuse me, because the first card out, you got the Page of Cups, and then you got the Star card, and then you got the King of Wands, which from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands, with the star in the middle, this is somebody who has exhibited some growth. They are working on themselves or have healed themselves to be the King of Wands. And the crazy part about it is too is like if someone uses sex, like they talk about it all the time, and it might like make you uncomfortable. Like you're just like, oh, all you want is this. That's not all that they want. Ace of Cups is here. And that could just be the immaturity within this person. And it might be you just saying, like, speaking up and being like, yo, chill out with all of that. I feel like sometimes these, I don't even want to say a sign, but I think sometimes men hide behind their emotions through sex, right? They use sex when really the emotions are know how to express their emotions. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if it's a Sag, I don't know if it's a Leo, but I'm definitely right about something because the Sun card is here. Um, is definitely here. They hide emotions, and they use sex as a way to like they can talk about sex freely all day. Oh, no problem. They can even say how bad they want you, right? But it's like there is emotions there. I feel like whoever this person is, you'd be surprised to know that there are emotions. Because look, you got the lovers here with the Page of Cups. So I know that they hide in their emotions. Are emotionally they are immature emotionally. Is somebody here worth giving a shot? You don't have to have sex with them, but they use that to like they can talk freely about that, but when it comes to how they feel, that's when they run away from it. This person could be very highly attractive, or you find them highly attractive. Which card? Oh, if if there's no if there is no fire sign in your energy, you could be getting ready to meet this person because it is. I saw the Page of Wands and then the Page of Cups, so it could be someone that you have a fresh start with. I don't know where my little little cheat sheet is, but the sheet it's like a little it's a flashcard, and it breaks down each and every zodiac. And right there is the Nine of Swords. Not sure if Nine of Swords is Libra or Aquarius. I need to find it. Well, you got the Nine of Swords that clarified that Page of Wands. Definitely feel like this is somebody you could be meeting, like a surprise pop up, like you haven't met this person yet. No problem, Taka. Yes, you can. Can split 5 cards for each question for sure. You can go ahead and post your Taka. We on you. It would be Taka, and then it would be Jasmine. Okay, question 1. How does RG view you? I know, Chanel, but it's actually like it was over here. Maybe it's right here. Probably could find it in the notebook. I think it's Aquarius. You're welcome. Ah, no, it's not Aquarius. Wait, I don't know. I don't know. I think it is. So, all right. It's basically something like this, right? Where I know I'll do it. I know that this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's Libra. It's Libra. No, it's Libra. They could be fired with Libra in their chart, or it could just be a Libra. An Aquarius would be, yeah, it would be like the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Oh no, God damn it! It could be a freaking Aquarius. Sorry. Hold on, let me see. Nah, I don't know. Don't trust me on that. I need to find that paper because it really breaks it down, like each card, what it can represent. How did it get so confusing? Because I know Aries is one, two, three, Pisces is four, five, six. So Aquarius has to be seven, eight, nine. But I swear Scorpio is five, six, seven. So I don't know. You, her, like so far. Physical personality, Google. He's a yoga instructor that she's known for over a year. Friendly acquaintances. Just curious. Always had a tiny crush. The swag of a yoga instructor. You know. Okay. How does RG view Taka? The tower. Transforming. Ten of Wands. You did a lot of work. You put in a lot of work to transform. RG recognizes that. He views that. He sees it. He sees the work, he sees the progress that you've made. He sees your transformation. He sees you moving forward. He sees like you progressed and you progressed well. He's proud of you. As the emperor sitting here watching you, he's proud of you. Eight of Pentacles, but he is focused on the work. Like a good thing about this guy is that he doesn't utilize the fact that this is like he has access to have different options within his class of people that he teach. He's very professional. He very is focused on the job. Okay. That's what it feels like with the Emperor and the Eight of Cups here. But he is very proud of you. He does see that you put in a lot of work. He likes your personality. He likes that you work hard. He likes that you are focused. You show up to class and you're ready to work. And that is the key part of everything. It's like I'm gonna say this. He might have had different students come to class and that he can just tell that they don't take yoga serious and that they're only here as he could be eye candy or they're hoping for some sort of like erotic happy ending. Like and that could get really annoying for him, but for you it's a difference. He has a lot of respect for you because you actually love yoga. You know, you're actually serious about it. You actually show up to do what you're supposed to do. And for him and his view is that his skill, his um what is it? He's good at what he does because he can look at you and say, yes, that is because I taught her these techniques and I can see her, transforming from where she started to where she is now and she takes it serious. So you are a reflection of the work that he's done. So you are a good, you know, um, you are a affirmation that is something that he should continue to pursue it. Because maybe if there was like a time where he thought, okay, this isn't going anywhere, like he can actually see that you come in here, um, all it just inspires him to come there, and he can see that he has made a difference for you, and that's respectable. So he definitely has that respect for you, and I feel like you've always kept it cool, like yeah, you probably flirt, like cool. He understands that a man and a woman, they're going to flirt, they're going to have these connections, they're going to, you know, catch each other. He might come and help you with a stretch, and y'all smile at each other or make eye contact, and you feel the vibe, he feel the vibe, and it's cool, and he moves on and he go and do something else, or he goes over to someone else, get their form right, or whatever the case may be, but like he respects the fact that you have life threw yourself at him. Like he likes that. You take it seriously. So does he. You know, he takes it serious too. And in that moment of that connection, it could be like because he's so professional with it. It's just like he feels it too. Question two is how does Dre view you lately? He's a coworker, y'all friends. You hooked up hella fast, but now you're friends right now. You don't know really. It was hella passionate quick. You still work together daily and it's chill, but you don't know. You guess you're not acknowledging your feelings right now. Okay. Okay. What's up with Dre? What's up with Dre? Ace of Swords, the Hierophant. There's definitely not someone acknowledging how they feel. Three of Cups. Or this is an acknowledgement of someone understanding how they feel. Let's get some more cards on it. Not the Ten of Wands again. And the Eight of Wands. Ooh, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands. So here are the pluses. The pluses is that you guys did hook up, you did have this intimate moment, but you guys are still able to work well together. Um, as quickly as it came, it probably went, right? Where there was this mystery around it and it was this excitement that you both had, and I feel like it's still there. I feel like it was a genuine connection that y'all both had, right? Um, I just feel like there's someone here, I don't know if it's you, if it's him, that feels like it's just better off as friends, right? Like you guys are better off as friends. I would have got the Two of Cups instead of the Three of Cups. We were just off by that one thing. So it's just maybe that one thing isn't connected how how it should be. Or maybe it's just the vibe. Like not that that's the feelings. Maybe the feeling is that you guys want something and it to progress, but right now it's just more comfortable to be friends instead of to address how you truly feel and what you're thinking, you know? But the fact that you both are on the same page as far as like keeping it cool, no one's being weirder about it or nothing like that, that is a good sign. Y'all both on the same page like that. There also could be the fact that Drake could just enjoy the company of women, right? Where the Three of Cups is here. He enjoys being around women. He enjoys being friendly. He enjoys having those connections. And I feel like maybe having a relationship with someone who's like that could be tough. And that could put a damper on where this could go. It could get a lot more drama filled. But I do feel like if you were to, initiate something or let him know, give him the green light, he would be ready to go wherever you would want to go. I feel like you definitely hold the power in this connection between this person, but it more so just feels like a lesson than like a relationship or progressing to be that. It's good that y'all can. A lot of people. I'm gonna tell you something. I think work is like damn near the club. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like any job you got is damn near like going to the club because people be hooking up, people be getting together, people be meeting people at the job, and they have relationships and stuff like that, you know. And then it might not even be that. It could just mean that you guys are just good as friends and not to be burdened down by the other deeper emotions, right? Because I don't get that no one's running from their emotions. I just feel like work is just the priority, and as long as and maybe it could be like against the rules at work to be talking, or dating or whatever, and it's just more so like when you weigh out whether or not you would rather to have this job or have this relationship, the job overrules the relationship, so you just would rather be friends. That's the truth of the matter. I think if anything, you guys are just not having that conversation of just being like, we should just be friends. Okay, cool. It doesn't even mean that the hookup was not good. It can mean that the hookup was great, and it could just be that awkward tension of being like, okay, where do we go from here? Is there opportunity for us to do it again? I think as passionate as it was immediately, it was almost probably like, damn, that was too good to be true too quickly. So that could just be what it is. Um, it just gives friendship right now. Right now, the Eight of Wands is here, so it could progress somewhere in the future. But it does feel like when you weigh out whether or not you want the relationship or the job overweighs the relationship, and it just kind of be like, all right, buddy, I'll see you in cubicle 8. I'll see you in cubicle 8 when I see you. When I go to cubicle 9. It's like that's what it feels like. Like, what up? All right, cool, what up? Whew. Okay, Jasmine, are you in the chat? It don't give bad blood at all though, Taka. It gives cool energy, good vibes, like, you know? Okay, see beat up in the building. I wonder why it's like that. That like it don't matter what job it is, where you work, you can work at it. Radio Shack. I guarantee somebody up in there giving you the eye. You know? You're welcome. All right. What does Jasmine need to know? What does Jasmine need to know? Ooh, the Emperor, the Eight of Swords, but the Nine of Cups. Hmm. 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 Your future man's, your future husband is an overthinker by nature. The Emperor coming out is crazy. You see, I didn't even ask. I didn't say husband out loud on purpose to see what came out. What do you need to know? But I got that. Okay, this is a husband. This is a committal man. Okay, but yes, no, he's an overthinker by nature. Okay, so just take that into consideration. It's just not in a bad way though. You know, it's in a way of happiness. You know, he wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. So it may take a lot of reassurance to let him know, you my man. We together. I cherish you. I value you. Um, don't you worry about it. Get out your head. You know, we're good. We're in a good space. Like he's gonna want a lot of reassurance. Babe, did you did you come first? Like did you like what doesn't want to be looked at as a weak man, does not want to be looked at as anything other than the leader, the matriarch, the patriarch, whatever, the leader, the head of the family, the king of the castle, right? Like, yes, like he's in charge. Say it, I'm in charge. Just need that reassurance. Like, babe, how did you like that? What I did to you last night? babe, it was great. I loved it. Do it again right now. Like, he's gonna want that reassurance. It's going to want that reassurance. Babe, I made you eggs. Could you tell me what did you like them? Oh, babe, they needed a little bit more pepper. Um, I liked how fluffy they was. Could you add cheese next time? Like, if it's anything that this person's not doing right or to your liking, please tell him. He wants to know. If there's no negative criticism you can give this person, this king, he wants to know what you like. And it's not because he's insecure. He just want to feel more secure with you. Like, he wants to feel more secure with you. He wants to know that he's doing a good job with making you happy. He's overthinking the whole thing, right? Oh, I need to go get non-GMO eggs. If I get non-GMO, that's gonna make a boo-boo. I don't want her to boo-boo. I want her to relax. I want to be able to do my thing after she eat, but I can't do my thing if she have GMO because then she gonna have to go boo-boo, her stomach gonna hurt. like I don't want that to get to her gut. I want to get in her gut, type shit. Like that's what it is. That's what it is. It is cute. It is cute. He wants to be equal give and take. He wants to know that he's holding up his end of the bargain. Because for you, I feel like you're doing it for him anyway, right? This is your husband. You do it for him. You do it for him. You think you do. It's for him. So he just want to live up to the standard too. Look, the sun card. He wants to make you happy. He may not be somebody who's in that aura of like the yellow aura energy type shit. Like he could just be someone who is really calm, really just reserved. Um, he could be into tech or something. Like he could be a business casual type of man. He ain't no Jordan type of dude. Like he ain't worried about that. He probably like a pro kids type of guy or a Stacey Adams type of man. You not that he old, but that he's just more classy. Like classic man. Yeah, he could be like a classic man type of vibe. Very smart. I said tech. He could be very smart. Like play chess. I'm talking about 5 different people at once and beat them all. Like he's just very smart, very open and just wanting to be free and live his life and have fun and travel and just anything that you want to do, he wants to be able to do it. If there's one thing that's not connected for you or for him, he wants you to tell him. He wants you to tell him. He doesn't want to be caught off guard by you not being happy. Want to be, because look, you nurturing. I feel like this man is going to want to solidify things immediately with you. Also, what it gives that he wants to be the sole provider, right? Like, not that you're less than him, but he doesn't want you to work as hard as he has to work. He wants you to live a soft life. It's a good husband. W man's right here. W man's right here. Okay. I like him. I like him already. Capricorn with that Queen of Pentacles energy, Earth sign. Yes. Yeah, I like him. this is a winner right here. There'll be a Leo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey BG, I got you. Oh, let's go here. We took them out. This one's a good one. He's a good one. All right, BG, gonna be my last read for today. Get my little self up off of here. Get my little self up off of here. Get ready for some dinner. I'm hungry. My baby taking a nap. Oh my goodness. My niece taking a nap. Oh my goodness. I ain't getting no nap and I'm hungry. So whenever you ready, BG. If anybody watching want to read in, let's keep it to yes or no. I'll do a rapid fire question. Yes or no. Ask your question. We can do it like that. If not, it's all good. I will see y'all next time. We'll see y'all next time. Make sure y'all sub up. Make sure y'all subscribe. At 600 subscribers, I'm doing free in-depth readings for all. I will announce the day that I will be on live to do the free readings. It'll probably be a Monday or a Tuesday. Um, but that is once I hit 600 subscribers. Okay, dokie. If you don't respond to your Leo today, will he notice? If BG don't respond to her Leo today, will he notice? Yes. Your Leo seems to be hard at work today because the Nine of Wands is here. That's the eight. I mean, that's actual physical work. And then the Eight of Pentacles is here, which is something that he's doing, getting his own money. So he could be busy at work. It's almost funny because I think we talked about it earlier that he thinks about you at work. If I didn't say that out loud, I definitely thought about it. But yeah, he would definitely notice. Like, oh, she didn't respond to me. Okay, okay. And then you said, will he send another message if you don't reply? Oh, you trying to get in that head? Okay, let's see. Ace of Cups. And the Two of Swords. Oh my God. So yeah, I feel like if you don't respond, he would send you another message, but he would be indecisive on whether or not to send you another message. He would probably talk himself out of sending you that message. Like he'll type it but won't send it. He'll type it but won't send it. You having fun. He'll be really indecisive. Like, dang, like why she don't respond? Like, what's up with her? Like that would probably freak him out. Not in a negative way, just like, okay, did she get my message? Did she receive the message? Okay, maybe it's my like he like it's like he'll turn his Wi-Fi off and on. Like he'll turn turn this. You know, you on the internet on your phone, like your phone going slow. Like you gotta do a little hard reset, turn your phone off, turn it back on. Maybe you didn't get it. Maybe you have it sitting in the draft. Maybe you didn't send it. Like it'll confuse them. Like what's going on? He'll probably send another message just to be like, okay, did it go through? Did it get delivered? Like type vibes. Don't play with that man. Don't play with that man. Let's get a yes or no real quick. Man. Don't play with him. Should BG respond to the Leo? The Chariot. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead and respond. I get what you're trying to do though. I definitely get what you're trying to do. I definitely get what you're trying to do though. It's like you're trying to make him more like come towards you more, like give more. Like he like you want to see more action. You want to see how attracted he is to you. That if you ignored him, he would still hit you up. He would still talk to you. You know, you want to see the type of guy he is. You want to see. You want to get that. You want him to chase you a little bit. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think it's a better way to go about it. I think it's a better way to go about it. I think it's a different, not a better way, maybe a different way. Maybe a different way to go about it. Yeah, for sure. If the conversation is there though, like I would say keep the conversation going. I think that if the conversation kind of fall off or whatever the case may be, then it would be the perfect way for you to see. I think in time you will see his his contribution. Um, but I see that you want him to chase you a little bit, want him to come get more comfortable with coming out of his shell with you and kind of progressing a little bit more. But again, remember how we talked about like not rushing him and let him kind of figure it out? Like he'll figure it out. He'll get it together. He'll get it together. Hopefully he'll get it together. Of course, of course. It's always it's always love. It's always love. Wow, today was a good day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Today was a really good day. So I'm going to go wake these kids up, prepare some dinner. Um, we'll reconvene on this Leo because look at the freaking two cards at the bottom of the deck. The Leo, the Strength card with the Queen of Cups. Sounds crazy. Yeah, he has a very strong attachment to you as well. So I do feel like if you didn't respond, he would double text you. But he's also don't change things up too quickly on him. You know, be easy, be easy, be easy. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. I will, I will talk to y'all later. I will talk to y'all. Hey, hey, it's been a good live. Ooh, another excellent live, another excellent day. I will see you. Peace.